We are now joined by the Vice Chairman of HealthTech for Care, Christian Policard. Christian, very good to have you with us this afternoon. We're keen to know, what is your take on this fourth edition of HealthTech for Patients?
When we started this foundation, this non-profit fund, we had three words, in our mind. First one was European, international, European first, was passions, and innovation. So when I look to what has happened today, we had, it is really international, European international. We had 40% of French citizens, 60% of non-French citizens from around the world, from Europe, from Middle East, from Lebanon, Israel, Arab countries, and from Africa also, Nigeria, from the things. So it is really European and international. Secondly, we spoke about patient. We had many patient associations here, so I think we are doing it with patient association, and more. And third, we spoke about innovation. Perhaps we'll have to speak more, because innovation has to be everywhere, and it is the only way to I would say, to cure diseases which are not very well managed. So it is really very important.
We've
so
learned.
I'm happy for that.
Absolutely, thank you. We learned a lot about what is already going on. I think we've also learned about the urgency to continue and to go even further. What have we learned from the events?
A lot, it's difficult to synthesize
in a few words.
In a few minutes. First, I think it is that sort of disease are really underestimated. It's very and when you speak in the population, governments, and it is really underestimated. So it is very important. It is not openly discussed very often. Today it was really a great day because it was really openly discussed between the ladies and the men. So it was very good for that. Prevention is very, very important. We spoke about it, and it is also dealing with what is known and what is wishing to be known. And after that, there is, for me, a true lack of funding, because when I look to the clinical trials, they are relatively small, and we need to incorporate more patients. So also the lack of true interest from the large industry, and even from the young companies. There are not too many to take care about that sort of subject. We had one. We need to have more. And I think we'll have succeeded when it will be considered as a normal diseases, and with all the different parameters, the different, I would say, competencies and expertises and technology to address that sort of disease. So it's very important. It's what I have learned, a lot to do, if I can say that.
There's a lot to do, of course, and we've, as we saw from the conversations this afternoon, it's just the start, and there is a lot to do, a lot of hard work to do. Absolutely. So tell us, before we end, tell us in a short word, tell us something about the next steps as regarding HealthTech for Care, events, and notably HealthTech for Patients.
So I am not the only one to decide. The more important person is Sophie.
But
Sophie will decide.
You have a good idea.
After that, we have a board, and we have a chairman of the board, Pierre. So we'll have to decide. Personally, my choice will be for next year to speak about, I would say, women health, because it is also a sector in which, there are not too much effort to do. There are not many pharmaceutical companies addressing it, a few. There are not too many young companies, biotech innovative. So I think it is a subject of great interest. It was one of the two subjects we selected this year first, and after that we decided to treat what we have done today. But next year I will like it. So ladies' health. And second thing is that we have to associate even more patient association. It has been the case more than the other years. It is the fourth event, the 4 years. The foundation, the fund, the non-profit fund was incorporated 6 years ago. So it is the first event for the patient. We have to do more with the patient, because in fact it has to start from patient and to address patients. So it is really a priority. So it is my 2 key words, so women and patients.
Women and patients. So lots of opportunities there for future events. And thank you very much, Christian, for your closing words for this afternoon. And we wish to say thank you to many people. First of all, and of course, we wish to thank Pierre Cortet, Chairman of HealthTech for Care, Christian Policard, and all the board of HealthTech for Care, who, with their conviction, hard work, and energy, made this event possible. And we, as we said, this is the 4th event, and next year we've got some exciting subjects coming up. Go ahead very quickly.
Thanks to the team who organized it.
That,
because
absolutely,
you,
absolutely.
For personal reasons, I was too much
of course,
and,
of course, we will.
Traveling
of
a
course.
lot, so thank you to the team, to Sophie and
of
the whole
course.
team. Mohammed
We
and,
also wish
Angelina.
to thank. We also wish to thank all of the distinguished guest speakers who joined us not only here in Paris, but also, of course, online from around the world. And we also wish to thank particularly our talented moderators, Anaïs Lecorvec and Alain Herrera. Many thanks equally to the friends we have here at the Hub Institute here in Paris, who have enabled this event to go out seamlessly. And absolutely, as Christian rightly said, we wish to thank the organizing team of HealthTech for Care. That is Sophie Villedieu, Angelique Intrioni, Mohamed Zregri, Alima Sako. You have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to enable this event to take place. So huge thanks to you as well. And of course, a very, very big thank you to all the people who have joined us online, around Europe, across the world, for this 4th edition of HealthTech for Patients. Thank you very much for being with us today. This is all from the team for today. We look forward to seeing you at our next prestigious event, which will take place on the 17th and 18th of September here in Paris. That is the HealthTech Innovation Days for its 6th edition. But in the meantime, for now, have a very good evening, and thank you very much. Goodbye.